Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you just so happen to be here for the very first time, then thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about the makeup tutorials and when I was going to start. Well, today just happens to be your lucky day. Now, I wanted to start off with something that was simple and something I can relate to as a mother, something I practically do every day. It's the look that I'm wearing right now. I call this my simple everyday mommy on the run makeup glam, or for short I call it my mommy glam. Yeah, so if you're interested in learning how I achieved this look, then please stay tuned. Alright, so let's get down to business. Now, the first thing I love to do after I've washed my face is bring back some of that moisture. So what I would do is take some of that rose gold elixir from Farsali and evenly distribute it over my entire face. Next, it's time to prime. I do have oily skin, so I prefer using two primers, this one from LA Girl and the other one from BECCA. Now, as you can see, I'm dabbing it mostly in my T-zone area because that's where I do sweat a lot. Next, I'm going to do some light color correcting, and I'm going to use this, what is it called? Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And as you guys can see, I'm just evenly distributing the corrector over my problem areas. Okay, so clearly my brush wasn't doing a good job at buffing out the corrector, so I switched to my beauty blender, and of course, she does the trick. She does the job. Now, after I've color corrected, I usually like to go in and sculpt my eyebrows. Sometimes I use a pencil, sometimes I use a pomade. Sometimes we have a love-hate kind of relationship going on sometimes. But right now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate. Now, this next step is completely optional, but after I filled my eyebrows, I usually like to go in with a concealer and clean up the area just a little bit. So right now I'm using my MAC Prolongwear concealer in NC45. This next step is also optional, but for me, I like to take the remaining NC45 concealer and just apply it all over my lids and use it as an eyeshadow primer. Now, because this is my mommy on the go glam, I don't really have any time to do anything spectacular, eyeshadow wise. So what I do, I just take my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Press Powder and just set the concealer that I applied over my eyelids with it. Just evenly distribute it all over just to make sure that I set that concealer in place. Next, I'm going to take my Rust stack from MeltCosmetics. I'm going to take that same burnt orange color. I think that one is actually called Rust. And I'm going to focus on my crease area, only on my crease area because that's the area I want to add just a small pop of color. Now after that, what I usually do is take my Inglot Gel Liner. This is probably the blackest black you could find on the market. And just line my eyes. I always give myself just a small wing liner, nothing too spectacular. I also use this gel liner to line my waterline as well because it lasts all day. Now, after I've completed my lining of my eyes, I usually have this tough decision of whether I want to wear mascara alone or I want to wear lashes. Just add a little pop, but me not me extra, so of course me gonna choose the lashes. And yeah, we got lashes. Now, usually when I'm in a rush or if I have to go, I really don't have time to choose a foundation where I have to either pump or unscore or anything like that. So usually I would reach for a stick foundation, and one of my favorites right now is this one from Black Opal. And then of course, I take my handy dandy beauty blender and just blend out the foundation evenly over my face. And then I apply some concealer. This one is from LA Girl. This is one of their most popular concealers. If I'm not mistaken, this one is Toast. And of course, you know, you have to blend out that concealer just so that it sits perfectly on your face. Next, I'm going to take my AJ Crimson Cream Foundation palette. That's not a palette, Donella. That's a compact. Compact. Yes, compact. This one is in the number 58. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the darkest shade from this line. I just absolutely love the creamy consistency of this, and I do love a very strong contour. So if you guys see me walking around with the strong contour, it's because that is my preference. Now, when I'm in a rush, I really don't have time to bake. So one of the things that I actually do is I take my Sasha Buttercup powder, I dip either a fluffy powder brush or a buffing brush and just press it directly into my skin so that it sets immediately. This next step is also optional, but what I like to do is to take that same rust color that I added to my crease and just add it to my contour just to give my face a small, just a little small flush of color. You don't have to do this. Next, I like to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just add a little bit of it below my contour just so that my contour pops even more. Now, after I've allowed that setting powder to just sit on my face for at least 60 seconds, because remember I'm in a rush, I just buff it away with the same powder brush. Next, what I like to do is to just take a large fan brush, combine two blush colors and just add it to my cheek for a pop of color. Of course, you know, you can use a regular blush brush. And then we have arrived at highlight. I love highlight. I'm going to be using this diamond glow powder from Artist Couture. This one is in the shade Rosé. Now when you're adding highlight to your face, you want to add it just above where you place your blush, just above the highest point of your cheek. And then we have to set all that goodness in place. I'm going to be using my setting spray from Boscia. It's their white charcoal setting spray. Just spray it all over. Spray it all over. And finally, to complete my look, I'm just going to add some of my everyday nude lip gloss from MeltCosmetics. This lip gloss actually doesn't have a name. It does have a number on the back. However, I will list all of the items down in the description box. It's extremely moisturizing and it smells good too. And that is it for my Mummy Glam. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you've made it to the end of this video, then you already know how I achieve my Mummy Glam. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And on your way out, if you can click the subscribe button, that will be great. Now, before I leave, I wanted to send a big congratulations to the two lucky ladies. Congratulations, Mika. Congratulations, Stacy. You guys won yourselves those lip sets from my Valentine's Day giveaway. And I truly hope that you guys enjoy them. So until my next upload, I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye bye.